What's the word, Lieutenant?
We hold up here.
Oh, that's nice. For how long?
Tonight, 2nd Battalion's coming through at 1800 hours.
Big stuff.
Now, wait a minute. I'm not in shape for this kind of thing now. Slow down. I want to talk to you a minute. Come here.
Je vous en prie, aidez-moi. Mon père, aidez-moi. Écoutez-moi, j'ai besoin de votre aide, j'ai besoin de vous. Je vous en prie, je vous en prie. Mon père, écoutez-moi, j'ai besoin de votre aide, j'ai besoin de vous. Je vous en supplie, venez avec moi. Je vous en supplie, aidez-moi. Il faut que vous veniez. Il faut que vous veniez.
No parlez-vous.
Il va tuer mon père, il faut que vous m'aidiez.
What is
Je vous en
it?
supplie, je vous en supplie, venez. Il va tuer mon père, il faut que vous veniez.
Want to shoot her father or something. I don't know. Pourquoi,
Ils veulent le tuer, ils disent qu'il est un collaborateur, il faut
He says he's a collaborator or something. I don't know. It doesn't look to me like
Faut le
nobody's shooting
fusiller, il
anybody.
faut le
Just wait a minute.
fusiller.
You tell her we're not supposed to interfere in civilian affairs, will
Il faut
you?
le fusiller, il faut que vous m'aidiez.
Hello, will you? Yeah, I know, but she still insists she needs our help, sir. She
Venez,
says
venez,
her
je vous en
father...
supplie. Assassins! Vous êtes tous des assassins!
She says we're all murderers.
Combat. Starring Rick Jason. And Vin Vic Morrow. Guest star, Marisa Pavan.
Mon père était votre ami. Il vous a soigné, il a fait accoucher vos femmes. Voilà votre reconnaissance.
Says her father was a great doctor, a great humanitarian or something. The way she tells it.
Yeah, well, they don't seem to be buying it.
Vous êtes tous des assassins. Assassins!
Get him off the street! Get him off the street!
Qu'est-ce que vous faites?
Get her off the street!
Assassin! Assassin!
Mademoiselle,
Pourquoi? Pourquoi avez-vous laissé tuer mon père?
why did we let them kill her father? We didn't have time to stop it.
Mademoiselle, c'est arrivé tellement rapidement qu'on n'a pas pu intervenir.
Tell her that we'll see to it that her father is buried.
Votre père va être enterré
Ce
comme...
n'est pas en enterrant mon père que vous allez expier votre crime.
You can't hide your guilt by burying her father.
Where are you going?
Très loin. Je vais très loin.
Oh, wait a minute.
She says she's getting away from this village.
She better keep off the roads. The crowds are pulling back.
Ego sum resurrectio et vita, qui credit in me, etiam si mortuus ferit vive. Et omnis qui vivit et credit in me, non moriatur in aeternum.
They're just about finished. If you care to go over and do something or say something.
even go over to old man's grave.
I guess she couldn't. She's probably all cried out.
Ah, don't get all choked up. He's a collaborator, remember?
Something, Lieutenant? I just spoke to company. They want you to find the Marchand girl, bring her back here.
What for?
S2 wants to talk to her. Seems her father was working for us.
Working for us?
Yeah, just a minor agent. He was playing cozy with the crowd so he could gather information.
Why weren't we told about it?
Maybe we weren't supposed to know. Maybe there was a foul-up in communications.
Lieutenant, we're right here in this village when that man was killed in the street.
I am aware of that, Sergeant.
We could have gone to him as soon as we hit this village.
I know. I'll just find her and bring her back.
She didn't even know he was working for us.
I know. They don't know what information she has. Just want to ask her questions about time, places, dates. You know, little stuff. She's got an uncle who lives just outside the next village. Maybe she went there.
Supposing she won't come back.
We'll bring her anyway. Gage, you better explain to the townspeople. Tell them she's coming back.
Right.
I wonder what the villagers are going to think now.
The villagers, huh? What about her?
Sofort.
How are we supposed to know which farmhouse her uncle lives in?
Don't worry about it. We didn't even see any yet.
You see him, Sarge?
Yeah.
Battalion said they were supposed to pull back behind the next town. What do you suppose they're doing here?
I don't know. We gotta find out. We have no choice.
We're gonna get him?
You're on me, Kirby. Give us cover.
Welle 20.20. I surrender. I surrender.
What are you doing out here?
I surrender. I surrender.
I said, what are you doing out here?
I surrender.
He doesn't know what you're talking about, Sarge.
These two may not be alone out here. Nelson.
Yeah.
Take him back to the village, ask the lieutenant to get an interpreter and question him. Take his radio.
Come on, Fritzy, let's move.
I surrender.
Yeah, I know, you surrender.
Ich suche die richtige Wellenlänge. American Radio.
This is Checkmate King 6. Checkmate King 2 reports village secure. You have ordered him to hold there for arrival of bedpost and chicken. I say again, you have ordered him to hold there for arrival of bedpost and chicken. Out.
Bedposts? Chickens?
Bedposts. Tanks. Chicken soldiers.
Ah, ja.
Herr Hauptmann. Herr Hauptmann.
Ja, Herr Hauptmann. Ja. Ja,
Eine feindliche Abteilung. Kommen heraus an den Weg.
die amerikanische. Ja. Mach fertig.
Jawohl, Herr Hauptmann.
Bringen Sie Leute, mal beeil dich. Mach fertig. Mach fertig.
Checkmate King. Radio check for all units. Over. This is Checkmate King. Radio check for all units. Over.
Herr Hauptmann. Radio. Amerikaner. Hören.
Verdammt. Nicht schießen. Feuer anhalten.
Jawohl, Herr Hauptmann.
This is Checkmate King. Radio check for all units. Over. Checkmate King. White Brook. Reading loud and clear. Army. White Brook, this is Checkmate King. I read you weak, but clear. Break. Read you loud and clear. Over.
Black Fox, this is Checkmate King. Radio check for all units. How do you read me? Did you monitor my transmission to White Brook? Over. Black Fox, this is Checkmate King. Radio check for all units. How do you read me? Did you monitor my transmission to White Brook? Over. Black Fox, this is Checkmate
Larkin.
King. Radio check for all units. How do you read me?
That's her bike. Sarge!
Partez, laissez-nous tranquilles. Vous ne voyez pas que mon oncle est en train de mourir. Laissez-le en paix.
Says for us to go away. Their uncle is dying. Let him have his last minute in peace.
Come on, tell him.
Marie. Marie, écoutez-moi. Une grave erreur vient d'être commise. Et mes officiers veulent vous en parler. Écoutez, Marie, votre père n'est pas un collaborateur. Il a une raison pour laquelle il a agi comme il a agi. Il travaillait pour nous, Marie. Il travaillait pour l'armée américaine. Et nous venons simplement de l'apprendre.
Mon père travaillait pour les Américains. Et vous l'avez répayé en le laissant mourir.
Said you repaid her father by letting him die.
Tell her intelligence wants to talk to her.
I already thought of that, Sarge.
Sarge, this man's in shock. He needs a hospital.
Cage, tell her we'll take her uncle back to the village. Some doctors are moving up with battalion. Maybe they could save him.
Marie, écoutez. Écoutez, il faut que vous reveniez avec nous au village. Et si vous revenez avec nous, on va ramener votre oncle. Nous avons des médecins qui vont en prendre soin. Ils vont nous donner tous les soins qu'il lui faut.
Vous voulez marchander avec sa vie.
And now she thinks we're bargaining with her uncle's life. That we're only trying to bring him back so she'll go.
Well, you can't blame her for thinking that. Will she go?
Oncle Henri. Oncle Henri. Oncle Henri.
Marie, est-ce que vous allez venir?
D'accord, je viens. Je viens avec vous. Mais vraiment à cause de lui.
She'll go. But only for his sake.
Why didn't you fall back with the rest of your men when they left the village?
Ich no spreche English.
Really now? You speak English a little bit, don't you?
No.
You're a liar. You just answered my question. I'm losing my patience.
All right, Lieutenant, maybe you better take it easy with him. Maybe he's telling the truth. Why don't you talk to him in German a little more?
He's as stupid in German as he is in English. He understands me perfectly.
I surrender.
You know, this whole thing smells to me like a rear guard action. They tried it last month in our other sector. They proceeded in getting their hands on one of our radios. Then they called in all of their English-speaking lads and started monitoring our calls.
I heard that. I better call Saunders.
White Rook, this is King 2.
Sarge, radio. Hold up!
White Rook, this is King 2, over.
Hold on.
White Rook, this is King 2, over. White Rook, this is King 2, over.
We interrogated your prisoner. Over.
Au village d'un
Learn anything? Over. Negative. He just keeps surrendering. Over.
I
figure he's an artillery observer.
Non, mais ce n'est pas possible.
Over. Yeah, well, that's what our interrogator figures, too. We found maps of the sector on him. Have you seen any more Krauts? Over.
C'est pas possible.
Negative.
C'est pas
Over.
possible.
Well, you can hide artillery.
Let's drop everything and search the area completely. This town's going to be full of visitors in about 40 minutes. Over.
Bedposts and chickens, yeah?
Wait a minute, Lieutenant.
Tell him I can't drop everything. I have the girl here with her uncle. He's hurt pretty bad. I promised that we'd get him medical attention in the village. Over.
Well, this comes first, Sergeant. Now, the Germans pull back too fast and too easy. If there's artillery out there, find it. Out.
Hôpital, il est en train de mourir. Venez, je ne peux pas rester ici. Non, non,
Cage,
je ne
you
m'intéresse
tell
pas. Il faut que
Tell her there's a
je
change in plans.
Marie, écoutez.
We have to look for artillery.
Marie, écoutez. On a un changement de plan. On ne peut pas prendre votre oncle maintenant au village. Il faut chercher l'artillerie. L'artillerie allemande partout, il faut la chercher, il faut la trouver.
Vous allez faire de mon oncle alors? Le laisser là? Vous m'avez promis de l'amener à l'hôpital. Il faut l'amener tout de suite.
Can't you tell her? You tell her she'll stay here with her uncle and I'll send the vehicle as fast as I can to pick her up.
Écoutez, Marie, il faut que vous restiez ici avec votre oncle. On va faire tous les arrangements nécessaires pour qu'un véhicule vienne le prendre. Vous et votre oncle. Vous en faites pas.
Que vous avez fait? Marchez!
You said we made a bargain, Sergeant, you remember?
Tell her I have to follow orders.
Très bien. Je peux faire marcher moi aussi. Je sais où se trouve l'artillerie allemande. Je les ai vus en allant à la ferme de mon oncle.
Well, she says she can bargain too, Sergeant. She says she knows where the German artillery is hiding.
She's probably lying.
Well, she says she saw the artillery on her way here.
Je peux vous y conduire?
She says she can lead us to the crowds.
What does she want in return?
Qu'est-ce que vous voulez en retour, Marie, si vous nous guidez?
Je fais pas pour vous. Tout ce que je vous demande, c'est que lui amène tout de suite mon oncle au village. Pendant que je conduis les autres chez les Allemands.
Well, she wants little John and Doc to take her uncle back to the village now, while she leads us to the Germans.
I don't trust her, Sarge.
It's okay.
Sergent est d'accord, Marie.
I think you're making a big mistake, Sarge.
Nous espérons que vous ne mentiez pas, Marie.
Je n'ai pas besoin de mentir. À présent, il me reste que mon oncle. Personne d'autre. Votre stupide guerre, ce n'est qu'un vain bruit dans mes oreilles.
She says she has no reasons to lie. She's got no one left. Our stupid war, only empty noises in her ears.
Let's pick up the stretcher.
Sarge? Marie, we haven't got much time. You gotta tell us where the artillery is.
Vous ne pouvez plus marchander avec moi. Mon oncle est mort. Mon père est mort. Vous ne pouvez plus me faire du mal. Vous comprenez?
Well, you haven't got to think to bargain anymore, she says. Uncle is dead. Father is dead. We can't hurt her anymore.
Get ready to move out. Gage, go. Tell her she could stay here with her uncle, that we don't stand much of a chance of finding that artillery without her, but we'll try if that's what she wants.
Marie, vous pouvez rester avec votre oncle. Nous savons très bien que nous n'avons pas de chance de trouver l'artillerie sans votre aide. Si c'est ce que vous voulez, c'est ce que nous allons faire.
I'm sorry about your father and your uncle. But from here to the sea, there are millions like you and me and all of us. And this is going to go on until we... Marie, I think I know what you're feeling inside. You're filled with hurt and hate. And you don't care about tomorrow, but tomorrow will come. And the difference is, how are you going to feel about it then? If hundreds of men and women are blown to bits because you kept silent, if that artillery falls on your village, then you'll be helping to destroy the very things your father died trying to save. Now, he knew the risks he was taking. He wanted to help us because he believed in us, and without even telling you what he was doing. He expected faith from you. And no matter how bad things in the village looked for him, you gave it to him. Well, I need that same kind of faith from you now. What would your father expect you to do? What would your father say you must do?
Monsieur?
Stellt die Kanone in dieser Richtung.
Herr Hauptmann.
Die Amerikaner kommen von der Welt. Ja?
Die amerikanische Bataillon ist hier.
Das dort sind Anlagen.
Ja, zum Bataillon.
Ja, das sind Anlagen. Gehen Sie dort in Stellung. Lassen Sie sie kommen bis an den Fuß.
Jawohl, Herr Hauptmann. Jawohl.
Martinez, raus! Jawohl, madame.
Monsieur Rundfunk.
Sind Sie? Anrufen! Anrufen! Anrufen!
Checkmate, King 2. Checkmate, King 2. This is White Rook. This is White Rook. Over.
This is King 2. What's happening out there? Over.
We found the German artillery. They got us boxed in. Now here's their position. They're in Sector Charlie. That's 700 yards east and about 1,100 yards south. Do you read? Over.
I read. 700 yards east, 1,100 south. Over.
Correction! Correction! Krauts are in Sector Dog. I made a mistake. Sector Dog.
Checkmate, King 2. Checkmate, King 2. This is Sergeant Saunders. This is Sergeant Saunders. There's a crowd in on our frequency. Repeat. Sector Charlie, about 700 yards east, 1,100 yards south. Over. Out.
Monsters! Fire!
How was it, Sarge?
The lieutenant went back. All right, fall out. Listen to me yet. Gage, will you tell her that we'll be leaving here soon and tell her we're grateful to her and her father for Cage, you know what to say. Just tell her that.
Marie, elle sort.
How is she? I don't think we'll be here long enough to find out. Second Battalion?
I'll never know what they missed. Be an officer from S2 here in a couple of minutes. Cage, let me know where our headquarters are.
All right, sir.
Staff Sergeant, United States Army, serial number...
You don't have to give me that information again, Sergeant. I already know your name. And your rank. Your serial number, 879-3450. Blood type O, I can read, you see. I can also write. I can write an order that will put you into a prisoner of war camp for incorrigibles. Or, if I get the slight cooperation I ask, a less grim place of internment. Well, Sergeant,
Sergeant Saunders, 227.
That's enough. I meant every word I said.
He can't tell you anything, Captain. None of us can. You ought to know that.
He doesn't know anything. He thinks the Germans are still winning the war.
Get up. Now for the minor details I ask. When your regiment was withdrawing on the Chalon-Moselle road, did you or did you not come across a German field hospital unit? A unit of wounded men who are missing for a week.
Is that all you want to know? That's too much. And it's too tricky. There's no missing German field hospital unit, and you know it. You're just trying to find out if my outfit...
That's enough!
Well, Captain...
Be quiet! A truck will come along which will take you to the rear, where you will remain for a long time. It might be more pleasant for you there. The choice of accommodations, I mean. If you show some willingness to cooperate here. Now. Very well, we shall see. Nimm Sie rüber ins Haus. Ja, Herr Hauptmann. Komm, raus! I am not finished with you, Sergeant. Raus, fort!
Hi, Sarge. I'm Beecher.
Hi, Beecher.
What do you say, Saunders?
Hey, Coker, how are you?
You know each other.
Yeah, we used to be in the same outfit. Oh, this is James.
Hi. Howdy.
When did they pick you up, Sarge? Oh, about an hour ago. How long you been here?
Since this morning. What kind of a setup is this?
I figure it's preliminary interrogation. They'll keep us here a couple of hours, pick our brains, then send us back to the rear.
Some luck. First day of combat, and I get myself captured. Hey, that other sergeant, is he still in there?
They're leaning on him.
Yeah, they were when we got here. He's got more stripes than the rest of us. That crowd captain probably figures he knows more than the rest of us. But if you ask me, they're wasting their time. That Sergeant Maston is a pretty tough-looking bird. I don't figure he's the kind of a guy that'll crack.
Lieutenant?
Danke sehr.
English, please, Lieutenant. You don't want to slip later. A very convincing performance.
Yeah, yours was a very convincing performance, too.
Prosit.
Arms up.
Combat. Starring Vic Morrow. And Rick Jason. Guest star, Claude Akins.
Now, there are three places where the Americans can mount their attack. The village, the river, and the woods. Now, if we can determine where they are presently concentrating their strength, we will know where to attack first and catch their units before they are ready.
Okay, I better shake a leg.
You amaze me, Lieutenant. Sometimes you sound more American than they do.
Why shouldn't I? For 14 hours a day, 7 days a week for a year, I watched and listened to American prisoners. I read, spoke, and thought in English, American English. And there was research. Captain, who is the 21st President of the United States? What's the capital of South Dakota? Who led the American League last year in runs batted in?
Baseball. Hallo, Hauptmann Haus hier. Jawohl, Oberst. Zu Befehl. Wir sind gerade dabei, Herr Oberst. Jawohl, Oberst, zu Befehl. The Colonel. Time is of utmost importance.
Zum Haus. By the way, Captain, the 21st president was Chester A. Arthur.
You all right?
Yeah. It's gonna take more than a backhand in the mouth to make me tell that baboon anything.
Look, I'm telling you, clowns, if we're gonna bust out of here, we gotta make a move soon. They're not gonna keep us in this spot forever.
I'm with you, pal. The Crot captain says they're sending a truck to take us to the rear.
Hey, Sarge, what happened in there?
Well, it's nothing I won't live through.
Hey, Sarge, what do you think is the best way to bust out of here?
Well, that depends. Now, that captain knows that we'll be mounting an attack soon. He doesn't know just when, but he figures it's going to come from one of three places. The woods, the river, or the village. You know, he spent the last half hour trying to get me to tell him which, as if I'd know.
What's that got to do with us getting out of here?
Well, when and if we can make a break, we better know which way to head. We got a better chance of living through this if we know where our guys are.
That makes sense. Which outfit are you from, Sarge?
B Company, 156th.
Where'd they pick you up, Sergeant?
I was in a recon patrol. We were looking over the village.
I'm from Charlie Company, 155th. My squad was heading toward the village, too, when Messerschmitt started strafing us. I got separated and the crowd patrol grabbed me.
Sure is a lot of activity around that village.
Why, is your outfit there, too?
No, we were in the woods. But we were on standby to move out.
To the village?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I think so, though. Beecher and I were heading in from a recon patrol when they grabbed us. Hey, Saunders. Your outfit was in the village. How'd they grab you?
I was with a major in a jeep. Crop patrol hit us. The major and the driver were killed.
Well, it sounds like the village to me, right?
That's where I'd go. Me too.
That's the way we go.
If we get out of here.
Yeah, if. Anybody got any ideas on that? What do you think, Saunders?
Well, barbed wire around here, that's what I think.
Well, it looks like it's chow time.
Wollt euer Essen. Was kommt Koch? Beeilt euch.
All right.
You lahmen Säcke.
The vine steward will be here directly, mein Herr.
Was hat er gesagt? Hier! Steh auf, nimm das!
Listen, you tell your captain that I'm getting very tired of his lousy stew.
Ich sollte dir den Kopf einschlagen. Amerikaner.
What are you looking for? Another working over?
Who cares?
You better read something, Marston.
we do bust out of this joint, it's liable to be a long time between meals.
Meals? That slop. There's no meals. No wonder the Krauts are losing.
Losing? We ain't exactly batting 1,000 ourselves.
We're doing all right. Hey. What do you suppose that stuff is, kid? Horse meat?
Rein. Hat er das Essen genommen oder verweigert?
Er hat es verweigert, Herr Hauptmann. Und in den Topf geworfen.
Gut, bring ihn rein.
Jawohl, Herr Hauptmann.
Wir gehen ihn jetzt holen. Machen Sie auf.
Du, steh auf!
Get the thing out of my ribs or I'll shove it down your throat.
Steh auf! Mitkommen! Los!
Relax. That baboon didn't get to me before, and he won't now.
Vorwärts! You rat sons. You should have eaten his too.
Herr Leutnant, bitte setzen Sie sich. Was Gutes zu essen. Ein. Also, was haben Sie herausfinden können? Excuse me, what did you learn?
The American buildup is at the village.
Good. Ha! Amerikanische Zigarette. Do you still need those prisoners?
No, sir, they don't know anything else.
Good. Then we will send them back to camp, and then I will call in the information that you have provided. Lastwagen vorbringen. Wir nehmen die Gruppe ins Hauptlager zurück.
Zu Befehl, Herr Hauptmann.
Sofort, Herrn Oberst, bitte. Herr Oberst, ich habe eine wichtige Information für Sie.
Komm, folge mir, schnell!
Steh nicht bei Febel, folgt mit ihm! Her!
Looks like Herr Capitan still isn't through with Maston.
Hey, you guys talking about Sergeant Maston? Baker Company 156?
Yeah, you know him?
Sure, he's my platoon sergeant. Been reported missing for 3 days. He here?
That's him right over there.
Where?
He's right over there.
That's not Maston.
Are you sure?
Sure, I'm sure.
We've been had.
We've been feeding that guy information for the last 2 hours.
I don't get it.
Maston's a crowd.
Kannst du losfahren jetzt?
right, look, we got taken, so we didn't know. Now, let's forget it. It's spilled milk. We gotta start thinking about now is getting away, get ourselves headed in the other direction toward our line.
How do we get off this truck? How do we get past those two? If we could get back to our line soon enough, we could tell them what happened.
We gotta get off this truck.
Sounds like we're moving along with the train. We're slowing down, maybe we're coming to a crossing.
Well, stop. We lost them.
Not for long, they'll be on the radio, alert the whole area.
So let's keep running. Where? When that German captain finds out we've escaped, he knows we'll make for the village.
Don't head straight for the village, go by the river. Well, go on, move out. Poker. Take these.
Hey, what is this? Where are you going?
I'm going back.
Back where?
I'm gonna get myself recaptured.
Are you off your rocker?
Now listen to me, Coker. There's gonna be a full regiment in that village tomorrow morning.
How do you know that?
That major that was killed when I was picked up was operations officer. I'm talking about 3,000 men that might get it. They'll be sitting ducks. We gotta stop those crowds from hitting the village.
Yeah, that's just great. Would you mind telling me how you're gonna swing that?
Get back and tell Maston that we ran into one of our patrols while we're headed toward the village. There's a change in plan. The big push is gonna be coming along the river instead of through the village.
Oh, come on, that's crazy. What makes you think he's gonna buy that? And even if you do pull it off, Saunders, you're liable to spend the rest of the war behind German barbed wire.
That's right, but we don't have a choice. If you go ahead and I go back, one of us might make it in time. Stop worrying. When you get back, tell the artillery location of the compound. See if they can lay in a barrage tonight. I might be able to get away in the confusion.
You might get yourself blown up, too.
Maybe not if I know what time the artillery's coming in.
All right. Say 2 a.m. 0200.
0200. Go on, keep going.
Hey, Sarge. Good luck.
Yeah.
Wo ist deine Einheit?
No Deutsch. Wie kommst du hierher? A prisoner war camp. A Stalag 9, Captain House.
Stalag 9?
Ja, Captain House.
Er ist ein entkommener Kriegsgefangener.
Sieht so aus.
Sind da mehr?
Ich steck keiner. Los, steig ein. Los, los.
Michael Maston, Staff Sergeant, United States Army, serial number 879.
You don't have to tell me all that information again, Sergeant. I know your name and your rank. And your serial number 8793450, blood type O. I can read, you see. I can also write. I can write an order which will put you men into a prisoner of war camp for incorrigibles. Or, if I get the slight amount of cooperation I ask, a less grim place of internment. Well, Corporal?
Corporal Giles, serial number 395.
That's enough. I don't seem to be able to make you men understand.
They understand, all right. You don't. He still thinks the Germans are winning the war.
Get up. Now, once more, the minor details I ask. When your regiment was withdrawing along the Chalon-Moselle road, did you or did you not come across a German field hospital unit? A unit of wounded men, which has been missing for a week.
You mean that's all you want to know? Well, it's too much, and it's too tricky. There's no German field hospital unit, and you know it. You're just trying to find out if my...
That's enough!
But, Captain,
Keep quiet! A truck will come along soon, which will take you to the rear, where you will remain for a long time. Now, it may be more pleasant for you there, the choice of accommodations, I mean, if you show some willingness to cooperate here, now. Very well, we shall see. Monsieur Ruben.
Well, you just keep right on, and you're going to find out how it feels to really get hurt. You'll feel better after a while. Why don't you try to get some sleep, huh? Yeah, thanks.
Hey, Charles, have you ever been in Albany, New York? I swore I saw you there. This guy looks just like you. Works in the same plant that I do. You look enough like him to be his brother.
Sarge, do you mind knocking it off for a while? Let him try to get some sleep. It might help.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Nein! Herr Hauptmann, ein Amerikaner wieder gefunden worden.
Ja, wann war das?
Vor ein paar Minuten.
Gut, ich komme.
Wir fanden ihn 3 Kilometer von hier, Herr Hauptmann. Gehört er zu Ihrem Lager?
Ja, gut.
This is not your lucky day, Sergeant.
I guess not.
Next time I send you out of here, I will make certain that you are better guarded. Komm ins Haus.
Saunders.
Hi, Mason.
What are you doing back here?
My lucky day, I got caught again.
Again? Did you get away?
Yeah, we all did.
Well, that's great. When? How?
Truck came to a stop there. Thanks. At a railroad crossing, we jumped the sentries and made a run for it.
Where are the others?
I don't know. We split up after we got to the river. No one's, huh?
Yeah.
How long have you guys been here?
We just got here. Rogers caught a slug in his leg, and we were limping back from the patrol. They grabbed us. By the way, I'm Giles.
Saunders.
What were you doing at the river? I thought we agreed if anybody got away, we'd try to rejoin our guys in the village.
That's right. We started for the village, and then we met a recon patrol. I don't know. It seems like they changed their plans. The big pushes and be coming along the river.
But why? Are you sure?
I don't know why. I guess the brass have their own reasons. The only thing I'm sure of is that it's going to be coming from the river. Maston, I was so close. Yet so far.
Yeah, it's tough. How'd you get separated from the others?
When we got to the river, we figured it'd be better if we split up. Less chance of being spotted by the crowd guards. Only I got spotted.
Saunders, you say you ran into one of our patrols and they told you all this about pushing out from the river?
That's right.
Since when does a dogface know what the brass is going to do?
This patrol had its own brass. It was a captain. I don't know what's happened. All I know is they were moving troops as fast as they can along the river.
Well, like you said, you never can tell what the brass is thinking.
That's right. Never can tell.
Wonder when they're going to ship me out of this hole. Give me a chance to jump off a truck, too. The attack is coming from the river, not the village.
The river? How do you know this?
The sergeant they recaptured. The captain told him.
Den Oberst sofort, bitte. Herr Oberst, hier spricht Hauptmann Haus. Planwechsel bei den Amerikanern. Die Truppen konzentrieren sich nicht im Dorf, aber am Fluss.
Are you sure you didn't tell him anything? Anything at all?
No, it's like I told you. We got here just before you did. I'm sorry I almost blew your story.
Lousy Kraut. What do we do about him?
Nothing. If he thinks we're on to him, we'll ruin everything.
Okay. We wait for the artillery.
Duck out.
Hier ist noch keiner für Sie, Herr Hauptmann. Ja gut, bring ihn ins Haus.
Hi. My name's Maston.
Murray.
Someone in the palace. We got us another lost sheep. Murray, this is Sergeant Saunders. Rogers, Giles.
Hi, come on in. Pull up an easy chair.
Nice little place you got here.
Where'd they pick you up?
About 2 miles this side of the river. Me and a couple of buddies were heading back to the village from a recon. We spotted a GI stumbling through the woods with a slug in his leg. We doubled back to give him a hand. I didn't know there were Germans following him. They finished him off, and the guys I was with.
Why were you going back to the village?
Why not? Our outfit's dug in there. What he's doing out there anyway? Wasn't even carrying a rifle. Beecher, Alfred L.
Beecher. You say this happened just 2 miles this side of the river?
About that.
Saunders? You said you guys split up after you got to the river.
Yeah, well, that's right. That must be another Beecher.
That isn't very likely. It's not a very common name.
What are you guys talking about anyway? You know this Beecher?
No, I guess not. Like Saunders said, there could be 2 guys with the same name in this man's arm.
Where you going?
Just outside to get a little fresh air. It's getting a little stuffy in here.
I think you better stay inside. The captain is liable to lean on you if you go out there.
He doesn't scare me.
You guys know what's going on here?
He's a Kraut. Saunders, the sentries are coming. What do we do?
Here they come. It was just 3 of us. Looks like some more of that beef stew. What'd you say it was? Horse meat?
Yeah, it smells like yesterday's.
Here, Feldwebel. Dein Essen.
Yeah, he'll have some. Yeah, I'll take it.
You don't have to worry about him yelling again. He's dead.
What happens when the sentries come in for bed check?
Let's hope the artillery gets here first.
How's the leg?
The leg? Don't worry about it. I'll make it.
Listen, the Kraut's got this guy, Beecher. Maybe they got Coker, too. Maybe there's not going to be any artillery. $2:15. 0215, no artillery.
No, when that artillery starts, it's got to look as if Maston got it from the shelling.
Why? Why? Because if the captain ever gets the idea that we killed Maston, he'll know we were onto him and that Saunders was feeding him a bunch of lies. Did you hear what I said, Saunders? It's 2:15. Nobody got through. There's not going to be any artillery.
There's nothing we can do but wait.
It's 10-3.
Der er niemand gaven, jeg kan bare sige mig til ham, det der.
Bed check. Well, we've had it.
Village?
That's about a mile ahead.
Sounds like our guys are moving out.
Light rifle fire. Can't be too many crowds in front of them.
We suckered most of them to the river.
Yeah, ain't that a shame?
Yeah. Let's keep moving. I don't feel like getting captured again.